Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Google Podcast, Spotify, Radio, Public Breaker, Pocket Cast, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 33 available now. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched Dolittle. It is based on the short stories. I don't know the source material. It's based on the voyage of Dr. Dolittle. I guess that's probably some children's stories from way back. It stars the voices of Robert Downey Jr., Michael Sheen, Octavia Spencer, John Cena, Kumail Nanjiani, Tom Holland, Jesse Buckley, Jim Broadbent, Antonio Banderas, Marion Cotillard, Carmen Ejogo, Ray Fiennes. I think I heard Will Arnett in there. The cast is massive, man. Remy Malek. And it's directed by Stephen Gaghan. I think he directed Gold with Matthew McConaughey. Like, I looked up what he's previously directed, and it slipped my mind. If you want to get a shout out in my review of, hopefully, The Gentleman, because I'm not positive what my theater is going to get next weekend, stay tuned to the end of the video to figure out how you can do that. You got John Dolittle, Robert Downey Jr. It starts off with an animated prelude, how he rose to popularity, he's suffered a tragedy, and now he's a recluse. Something happens in the royal community that his assistance is demanded. So he goes on this journey to save someone, and obviously he can talk to animals, so he has all his friends and assistants, and he has his apprentice who is similar to him in a way, like kind of just has like a love for animals, but ends up coming through like real clutch. I was looking forward to this movie simply because it was Robert Downey Jr.'s first post Iron Man movie, his first movie after playing Iron Man for what is assumed to be the last time, because in all the press circuits and whatnot now, he keeps getting asked Iron Man questions, Marvel questions, and so this is his first time not playing Iron Man. This is his first movie where he's not playing Iron Man in like 4.5 years. I think The Judge was the last movie that Downey was in where he didn't play Iron Man. I like the Eddie Murphy movies for what they are. The first one's way better than the second one, but the second one still has some levels of enjoyment. I remember the first Eddie Murphy movie having like some sneaky adult humor, and the second one was just way too dumbed down for kids that it just wasn't as enjoyable. And this one is similar in it's more directed for kids. Like, there's no bad performances. Downey does this kind of an Irish accent that is kind of annoying. And then all the voice acting with the animals, I couldn't place everybody, but Remy Malek, Tom Holland, Kumail Nanjiani, Ray Fiennes, Carmen Ejogo, Selena Gomez, who I didn't say at the top, they all voice animals. Octavia Spencer, Craig Robinson, no, he steals a couple scenes too. Craig Robinson's funny in this movie, and like a lot of the animals have laughs, man. I don't know if I said John Cena at the top, and then but like that's where it stops. Like, the animals are enjoyable. I think like kids in my theater were eating this up, like making comments, laughing, asking questions. And like it seemed like they were really into it. I thought it was okay at best. I've heard there are certain social media accounts who think they have more influence in the community than they really do, and they were just like, skip Dolittle. This occurs for absolutely no reason, and it has no purpose. This happens, and like, it's kind of ridiculous. The movie gets really ridiculous at times, but there's like one thing that I saw multiple posts about. That like I wasn't searching out Dolittle spoilers. It like I just come across it, and something happens in the third act that I said is supposedly pointless. It has a point. Like it's super ridiculous, but it has a purpose. It serves the third act, and it actually serves the overall plot. Overall, like I started to feel a little disinterested. I almost felt like I almost might have fallen asleep. I didn't though. Um, yeah, like I'm let down in the sense that Robert Downey Jr. is one of my favorite actors working, and this movie's kind of a letdown. But I'm also not the target demographic. If you're a grown ass person who wants to go see this for yourself, all I'm saying is go see it, form your own opinion, but be warned. If you got kids, go take the kids, man. They'll love it. So with all that being said, in my opinion, I will say that Dolittle is straight. Um, it's not the worst movie of the year. Like, there's still 11 and a half months left in 2020. This is not the worst movie of the year. Um, but it might make some worst of lists. I mean, who knows? Have you seen Dolittle? What you think about it, man? Positive, negative, somewhere in between. Let me know. If you want that shout out in my review of my next review, because I'm hesitant that my theater won't get The Gentleman, and I will be thoroughly disappointed. How much will Bad Boys for Life make opening weekend, man? Be the first, be the closest. Get your guesses in by noon Central Time Sunday, and you'll get a shout out. Um, I've recently posted reviews for 1917 for December stuff, Spies in Disguise, Star Wars, Uncut Gems. I've posted my favorite movies of 2019, my most anticipated of 2020, and a complete Blu-ray collection update, man. Check all that out. Tomorrow, I want to see Bad Boys for Life. Sunday, I want to try to see Underwater. I was sick last weekend, as you could tell if you watched my 1917 review. I want to review it, no promises, but I'm probably going to see it Sunday before football comes on. Like I said, next weekend, I want to see The Gentleman. If it comes on my theater, I'll definitely see it, God willing. And then the weekend of the 31st, I'm back and forth on whether or not I want to watch the rhythm section. But we'll see. Rec League Podcast, man. We're gonna preview Super Bowl. We're gonna talk about this surprise Eminem album, this Mac Miller album that just came out, man. Oscar nomination reactions. We talked about the first quarter. Me and my guy Eric Sigmund previewed the first quarter of the year. We talked about NFL coaching hires. Talked about that Cameron album on the last episode, man. Check all that out, man. Like, subscribe, comments. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.